Welcome, Sagittarius. Thank you for tuning in to your horoscope for March 27th, 2025 on your channel, Zodiac Attraction. Discover what the future holds for you in terms of finances, lucky numbers, love, health, work, family, compatibility, and favorite color. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on daily updates. Get ready to explore your destiny. Let's get started. Sagittarius, today's energy is inviting you to take a deep breath and stop chasing answers that are already living inside of you. You've been receiving signs, little synchronicities, those moments when something feels too aligned to be random. Yeah, that's your confirmation. You're not imagining this shift. You are stepping into something special, but the universe is asking you to do it with presence, not pressure. You might have recently felt like something good was finally happening, like a long overdue manifestation started to bloom. That wasn't a fluke. That was your clarity meeting divine timing. But here's the thing. Once a door opens, it's easy to start overthinking the next steps. Don't get lost in the swirl of what ifs or am I ready? You're ready. Not because you've got it all figured out, but because you've got heart. Real talk. Your heart's been doing the heavy lifting, guiding you, even when your mind's been second-guessing everything. Now is the time to drop the weight of expectations. Say it with me, I get to do this. I don't have to do anything. That mindset shift is everything. When you move from obligation to intention, the entire game changes. You start attracting opportunities that feel good, not just ones that make sense on paper. So if you're feeling blocked, financially, emotionally, or spiritually, it's time to revisit your why. Not from a place of lack, but from a place of vision. Sag, you're a dreamer, a seeker. You're meant to live big. But that doesn't mean sprinting to the finish line. Pace yourself. Create rituals that ground you. Whether that's journaling, vision boarding, talking out loud to your guides, or walking barefoot in the grass, anything that brings you back to you is powerful right now. You don't need to control the outcome. You need to align with the feeling. Let your routines support your freedom, not restrict it. If your mind's been spiraling, thinking you should be further along, more successful, in love already, rich already, pause. Breathe. That's just old programming trying to play you. But you've outgrown that noise. Your new era is about deliberate joy, rewriting your story with phrases like, I am aligned, I trust my timing, and everything is unfolding for my highest good. That energy? Magnetic, unshakable. And when it comes to love or money, don't chase. Attract. There's a difference. Speak your affirmations like they're already true. Not just because it's manifestation 101, but because it teaches your subconscious to believe it's safe to receive. And SAG, it is safe. It's safe to thrive. Safe to love. Safe to win. So today, lean into curiosity, not pressure. Sit with your dreams, not your fears. Let your why be louder than your doubt. You're not here to survive, you're here to expand. The more you flow with ease, the more life rises to meet you. Your affirmation of the day, there's a purpose to my pain and a power in my peace. Let that carry you through whatever comes. Because what's coming next? It's aligned, it's abundant, and honestly, it's about damn time. Let's see what the tarot has in store for you today. Sagittarius, today's reading is brimming with revelation, clarity, and divine timing. At the center of your energy field is the star, a radiant sign of illumination, inner healing, and cosmic hope. It suggests that you have been undergoing a quiet transformation, even if you've felt lost or disconnected. Someone from your past is being drawn to that light, the version of you that has grown stronger, wiser, and even more magnetic. They are seeing you in a new light, likely after glimpsing you online, through a mutual friend, or even in person unexpectedly. The Ace of Swords follows this revelation, signaling that a long-awaited truth is about to come to light. This is not a sugar-coated message, it's raw, honest, and necessary. Someone who once walked away or blocked you out is now preparing to reach out. This conversation will cut through confusion and reveal the unfinished emotional business that still lingers between you two. Justice reinforces this with karmic weight. What was left unspoken must now be addressed. A divine balancing is in motion. Despite any past silence or disconnect, This person feels an unexplainable urge to return. The Wheel of Fortune confirms this moment of realignment. Fate is shifting quickly, bringing rapid movement, unexpected turns, and for some, the reappearance of someone you believed was long gone. This is not just about nostalgia. This is about destiny, evolution, and a second chance at something that once felt impossible. Then comes the Lovers, representing a magnetic and possibly soul-level connection. Even if this person once tried to forget you, they never truly could. They may have been overwhelmed by the strength of your bond or afraid of the transformation it would require. Still, deep down, the connection endures, and it is mutual. However, the Lovers also reminds you of the power of choice. Do you still want this? Is it aligned with the person you are becoming? Lastly, the Page of Cups brings an emotional message, often a sweet, tender, or vulnerable outreach. This may be a message from the heart, a sudden call, or an apology cloaked in curiosity. There is sincerity here. For singles, this card could also represent someone new emerging soon, someone gentle, observant, and open to love, but only if you're willing to shift your focus and not dwell solely on the past. Sagittarius, let go of the pressure to define what's coming. You are not who you were, and neither is this person. You've evolved, and whether this is a rekindled flame or a moment of deep closure, it is meant to move you forward. Stay open to surprises, protect your heart, and remember, your light is not only healing you, it's calling in those who see your worth now more than ever. Now we will tell you how it will go with money and luck, but first remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate notifications. This helps us a lot, and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. Today, Sagittarius, your financial landscape is shifting and in a very promising direction. The influence of the Wheel of Fortune brings rapid, unexpected changes that could unblock delays or money matters that have been stagnant. If you've been waiting for a message about a payment, refund, investment return, or even a loan approval, there's a high chance it arrives sooner than expected. What once seemed held up now flows more freely. There's also a subtle reminder here to diversify your energy. Many of you have been focusing intensely on emotional matters, potentially neglecting opportunities to grow or stabilize your finances. Now's a great time to revisit your goals, maybe even switch up your strategy. If you've been overworking to avoid thinking about someone or something, the universe wants you to find a healthier balance. You're encouraged to embrace creative thinking around money. New ideas, side hustles, or alternative income sources could be knocking at your door. Will you answer? The Page of Cups, although emotional in nature, also brings surprises, and that might include a conversation that leads to a lucrative opportunity. Pay attention to networking moments, even casual ones, they're not random. Some Sagittarians may receive financial news through family or community ties. Perhaps a relative introduces you to a valuable connection, or you find support where you didn't expect it. Either way, the flow of abundance is returning, especially if you stop clinging too tightly to what no longer serves you emotionally. A final word. Spending emotionally to fill an internal void will only delay progress. Be mindful of where your money is going. Ground yourself before making large purchases. The stars are aligning in your favor, but you need to meet them halfway with conscious decisions. The tarot gives you your lucky number. Your lucky numbers for March 27th are 9, 26, 44, 61, 79, 95. Daily love. Love takes center stage today, Sagittarius, and it's full of twists. The energy of the star and the Lovers speaks of an intense emotional pull towards someone from your past. This may be someone you thought was completely out of your life. Perhaps they even blocked you, or you accepted the connection was over. Yet now, something is stirring. That person is thinking of you, maybe obsessively, and they've seen something, a photo, a post, or even you in person, that reignited all those dormant emotions. The Ace of Swords brings with it a revelation, a message or conversation is coming, and it's rooted in truth. This isn't a manipulative return. This is someone realizing what they lost or what they never fully understood about you. There's also karmic energy here, highlighted by the Justice card, indicating that this relationship served a deep spiritual lesson and may not yet be finished. However, you're also reminded of your own power in this narrative. Do you still want this connection? Have you evolved past it? While this person is being pulled toward you, you must decide if you want to revisit this chapter or simply receive the closure and move on to something new. And speaking of new, the Page of Cups could also signify a new romantic interest entering your life unexpectedly. For those who are single, someone nearby, maybe a friend of a friend or someone observing from afar, is quietly admiring you. This connection feels softer, gentler, and could be just what your heart needs. Your love life is layered today. Whether past or future, you are the magnet, Sagittarius. The key is staying grounded, clear, and not letting fantasy cloud your inner truth. At work. When it comes to work, Sagittarius, there's a strong undercurrent of distraction. You've been pouring so much emotional energy into one specific connection that your professional focus may have slipped. Today is about realignment. The Wheel of Fortune tells us things are moving quickly in your career realm, but you must be present to catch the wave. You may be on the verge of a shift, a new project, promotion opportunity, or even an unexpected change in direction. Some of you may receive news regarding an offer you thought had fallen through. Don't be surprised if it suddenly circles back. The energy of surprise is strong in your field today. However, it's essential that you don't procrastinate. Your ideas are golden right now, but execution is key. If you've been putting off sending an important email, completing a pitch, or launching that side gig, today's the day to take action. A moment of clarity, Ace of Swords, could help you articulate something important and gain traction. If you're working in creative, spiritual, or service-based industries, your visibility is increasing. Someone has noticed your unique light, maybe even through social media, and this could spark a meaningful connection or collaboration. Trust in your ability to shine without forcing it. Balance is the final message here. Don't overwork to escape emotional weight, but also don't let emotion delay your destiny. Your professional path is calling you forward, with or without that person from the past. Health. Sagittarius, your health reading today is less about physical symptoms and more about energetic exhaustion. Your emotional focus on one situation, especially one rooted in uncertainty, has been draining you more than you realize. The cards suggest you've been mentally overprocessing, which can result in stress, headaches, disrupted sleep, or a sluggish body. The solution? Diversify your energy. The Star card encourages healing through nature, water, or meditative practices. Even a 10-minute mindfulness break or grounding walk can reset your nervous system. You're ruled by fire, but your body may be craving some calming earth and water energies right now. There's also a note about posture and physical movement. If you've been sitting for too long or staying in stagnant environments, your body is quietly calling for movement. Don't underestimate the power of stretching, dancing, or even reorganizing your space to shift your internal state. If you're dealing with unresolved emotional wounds, they may be manifesting in the body. This is a good time to explore holistic or therapeutic support to release what's been trapped within. Journaling, sound baths, Reiki, or therapy could offer powerful breakthroughs. Lastly, be kind to your digestive system. Emotional stress can impact digestion, so choose foods that support gut-brain balance. Warm teas, cooked veggies, and grounding meals will help. Take small, consistent steps to bring your system back into harmony. Family and friends. Family energy today feels supportive yet distant. You may be leaning more into your personal relationships and emotions, which has subtly pulled you away from your home base. However, someone in your family may be observing this and waiting for the right moment to reach out. There's also an indication of unspoken understanding with a family member, perhaps a parent, sibling, or cousin who's been through something similar. Their wisdom could bring you comfort, but they may not voice it unless you create space for it. Open communication is encouraged. The Justice card here can also reflect family karma, old patterns that are repeating or calling for healing. If you find yourself reacting the same way to certain family dynamics, consider stepping back to observe rather than engage. You're being guided to respond with maturity and detachment. For some Sagittarians, a family decision or situation, perhaps related to shared finances or caregiving, needs your attention. Don't delay those discussions. Use your clear communication skills, Ace of Swords, to bring everyone onto the same page. Lastly, your growth is inspiring others, even if they don't always say it out loud. You're showing family what it means to evolve, and that's powerful. Compatibility. Today, your most aligned connections will be with signs that either ground your fiery spirit or match your emotional depth. Pisces offers a soft emotional mirror, someone who can hold space for your inner world without judgment. Scorpio, on the other hand, brings magnetic intensity and may reflect a karmic tie that's hard to ignore. Virgo helps balance you with logic and calm structure, making them a valuable ally in both emotional and practical matters. Fellow Sagittarians might cross your path too, igniting conversations about purpose, truth, and freedom. Be cautious with air signs today: Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, not because they're incompatible, but because your emotional needs may outweigh their mental detachment. Communication could feel mismatched unless you're both intentional. The key is to focus on those who see your growth and evolution clearly, rather than those who only connect with a past version of you. Your lucky color today: indigo, a color of intuition, clarity, and cosmic insight. Wear it, meditate with it, or visualize it to sharpen your inner knowing and attract truth. The phrase of the day: what is meant for me won't pass me by, but I must stay open to receive it. Thank you so much for spending this moment with me. Remember, the stars can guide your way, but only you have the power to walk it and make it amazing. If this reading resonated with you, I'd love it if you could like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I truly enjoy hearing from you. I'll see you tomorrow, right here on Zodiac Attraction, where we'll continue discovering your incredible destiny together. Until then, keep shining.